Hey, that's one of the ones that we needed, the illustration rares.
Welcome to 28 Days of Pokemon, where every day through February we document and share a new Pokemon adventure.
Welcome to day 7 of our 28 Days of Pokemon series. So the plan today was to do a Phantastmal binder build. For anyone who's followed this channel for a while, you know we've been doing our Pack-A-Day series, focusing on Phantastmal flames for a while. I thought this would be a good time to update. We are getting towards the end of what I have recorded for that. I did have a plan to sort of just have this focused around Phantastmal, but I ended up deciding to pivot slightly for a couple of reasons. One of them is because I do have some other binders that I need to update, so I thought it might be fun to update some of the others. The other was because we've actually lost some of the cards that we had set aside for this binder, which is, we're not quite sure where they are. Unfortunately, it does include the one SIR that I have managed to pull, which I pulled on stream just after release. So that was the SIR Rotom. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to do a binder update. We're still going to do the binder update, but we're going to, now these are the two reverse holos I'm still missing. There is the reverse holo Misdreavus and the reverse holo Vibrava. So we have everything else. But yeah, so instead we're going to still do our binder update. But then we're going to a market on the weekend, which is going to be turned into a video from that. And our challenge from the market is going to be to finish this set up until the end of the full art. So going into the SIRs might be a little bit too much for us, but we're going to see if we can trade some of the cards that I have spares in my trade binder. So what I have for the moment, just as a placeholder, is I do have it in Korean from Opening Inferno X, which I do for fun. So I'm going to put that in as a placeholder, and that's going to be one of the ones that we will try and pick up on the weekend if we can. So I have spent the last couple of days going through and sorting a massive amount of cards, and I did open one booster bundle. So I'm going to pop that footage in here. So we have a Phantastmal booster bundle just to see if we can fill in any of the gaps at the moment. The main one being the Charizard. We need a couple of illustration rares, I think. Some full arts. Sort of the usual mix. I don't think we have the Lopunny EX yet, so that would also be handy. But yeah, we'll sort of see how we go out of this box. This is pretty much all the stock that I've been able to find. There's sort of been bits and pieces around, but not when we've been out at the shops. So I actually managed to catch this one on an online drop for Kmart. But I thought we'll just, I need some packs, some cards to open. Oops. And so I'm actually taking a little bit of a break in doing the sorting at the moment to come back. Hey, that's one of the ones that we needed, the illustration rares. So we have a Ludicolo. We also still need the Mega Charizard. If we could pick that one up out of this bundle, just since we're actually having some success, we'll see how we go. But yeah, that's I love that. It's actually probably one of my favorite arts out of this set, the jerky Ludicolo. All right, back number 2. I'm pretty sure Phantastmal Flames is the most complete set that I have at the moment. I need SIRs. If we could hit an SIR, there is only the Rotom at the moment, which I picked up on stream. So it'd be really good to get another one. I have got the Oricorio out of Inferno X in Korean, so I am using Korean to fill in some gaps temporarily where I need to, just so the binder's not looking too empty, as will be seen when we get to the binder stuffing. But yeah, so if there are some Korean ones that I've got, then I'll use those. But the Oricorio is a promo in English, so that doesn't actually fit into the binder anyway, unfortunately. And Genesect from pack 3. But look, getting that Ludicolo is a very, very nice start. Like, I do have the Togedemaru was the other one that I was missing. I don't think I picked that up, but I do have it in Korean, so at least that means that we'll have all of the binder spaces filled, even if they're not quite all in English, but all of them filled for illustration rares, which is really cool. Like, that's kind of in itself, that's sort of a nice achievement. I'm not sure if I still have any reverse hollows. There might be 1 or 2 reverse hollows I'm missing, but other than that, the binder would actually be complete up to the end of the illustration rares. So that would be pretty nice. What-ish? It is a cool set. At the time of recording this, I've just finished sorting all the Korean cards. I'm about to start on the Mega Gengar. The Megas in this set are really nice. The EXs, sorry, in this set are really nice, particularly the Mega ones. So I'm about to move on to sorting the English. I've just finished sorting the Korean stuff that I had. But Korean doesn't have reverse hollows. They follow the Japanese set. So the Japanese sets don't have reverse hollows. They've only got standard cards and the normal hollows, the holo rares. So, yep. Rushram, Baneri. Hey, Miss Magus EX, I might need that one too. I know that there's a few full arts that I did need, so we've got at least 1, possibly 2 additions to the binder, and not sure if there is any reverse hollows, but we shall find out in a minute. So the big thing that we did pick up out of that booster bundle was this Ludicolo. This is one of my favourite cards out of the set. I was really, really excited to pick this one up. I sort of had a couple of cards that I liked. I really liked the Ludicolo, I liked the Togedemaru, I liked the Meowth card, and I really liked the Ambipom. Of those, we found the Ambipom fairly easily. The Meowth, I'm pretty sure we picked up on stream. Unfortunately, that's also with the cards that we ripped on stream that have gone missing. So I don't actually have the Meowth card, which is a shame because that is the most expensive of the illustration rares in this set. So that's going to be a little bit of a painful one to replace. I have that one already, I don't know what that's in that pile. The Togedemaru, I have been given one by Adam that I don't actually have yet. So I do have it again in Korean. I've got that to put in as a placeholder. Anything in Korean we are going to try and replace in English. But it's sort of just a nice way of making sure there's not empty spaces in the binder because that does look way better. So this is our missing Meowth, unfortunately. Then we have the full art. So I've got a couple of full arts to add in. We have, so we've got the Miss Magius. And then we've got the Dawn. And we have Grimsley's Move. So we do have a couple more substitutions to slip in. One is the Charizard. So I'm hoping that we can actually pick this one up at the market. I have not pulled this one yet, but we're putting in our Korean substitute for now, just as a place filler. I did have the Sharpedo full art, so I'm assuming that's with the other ones because I do not have it now. So unfortunately that is missing too. We have Korean Battle Cage. We haven't pulled that one yet. That should be an easy one to pick up. A lot of these are fairly cheap, particularly the full arts. And then our final placeholder one that we've got is Sacred Charm. So there's still a little bit to go. This just sort of helps it look a little bit more full. And unfortunately the binder is quite empty after that, but I am hoping we can fill up the rest of the binder at least to the start of the SARs at the market on the weekend. So that's going to be our goal. I thought this would also be a good opportunity to update on some other binders that we've got going. So Journey Together is the first set that I really started opening on this channel. Anyone who's known me for any length of time knows that Jake and I both really love this particular Okubo Metapod artwork. That is a favourite in this household. We're not doing too badly on this set, but it has been a while since I updated the binder, so I thought this would be a good chance to go in and just work out if there's any gaps that we can fill in. And there's definitely a handful. I probably have a few cards around that haven't actually made it into being sorted yet. So I probably have a little bit more that I could add into this binder, but it's definitely coming along quite nicely, especially given it is Togedemaru, the Belly Bolt EX to add in. This is where the binder does start to get a little bit more patchy in places. There is definitely still a bit of work to be done on this, and a few cards that I might end up trading people and stuff like that. I know I've got some other friends who are collecting this set. It is nice to see it back in shops at the moment because it has been a while. For some reason I'm completely missing Professor's Research. I don't have it in the normal or the reverse holo. I did pull the Whale Lord the other day, which is in a video that is coming up in the next day or so. So that's a recent addition. The Ferret. So the only illustration rare that we are actually missing is the Swinub. So we might actually manage to pick that up on the weekend if it is sort of somewhere fairly cheap. Then we have our full arts. I have pulled the Enzarowak, but not in English. We do have the Salamance. We are missing the Dundunsparce, but then that's it for full arts as well. So we're doing fairly well on the lower end art cards, but then we get into our SIRs, and look, even there are 6. There's the Volcanion, there's the Iono's Valley Bolt, there's the Lily's Clefairy, which is the top hit, there's the Enzarowak, the Hopsation, and the Salamance, which I think the Salamance is actually the second top hit in the set. We did pull the Salamance the other day. That was in a video that I'm pretty sure is already live. So that was a little bit exciting. That was sort of something a bit special. I wasn't really expecting it when it showed up, but yeah, that was really nice. And then we've got the 3 gold cards, of which we don't have any. So there's the Iono's Valley Bolt, another Enzarowak, and a Spiky Energy. So that's where we're up to with Journey Together. So that puts us at about 90% done. Hopefully this one fits okay. So next on our list is Destined Rivals. So Destined Rivals, I was actually quite late starting. I wasn't hugely into the set when it first came out, but I have set up a binder for it. It was about 50% complete prior to starting today, but I've got a fair bit to actually add into this one. Finally, we're onto the art cards. So here we're not doing too badly. So that's 182 out of 182. So that's the final card in the base set. So I do have a couple of illustration rares already. We have the Hydrapple, we have the Houndoom, we have Misty Psyduck, which was probably one of my biggest pulls from this set. I do have the Clamperl to add in here. I do have the Spidops as well, but that's currently in my National Pokédex collection. So remains to be seen whether or not I complete this enough that I go and pull it out of there. We have Electrak, and we have Team Rocket's Murkrow. So there is still quite a bit of this that I'm missing. Team Rocket's Moltres there. I will keep collecting it anyway, just because, you know, if I'm opening packs anyway, this is in a lot of products at the moment, in Pokeballs and things like that. But there's probably other sets that I would put ahead of this in terms of ones that I am actually looking to master completely. Our final binder is one that I kind of went fairly gung-ho on to start with, and then kind of petered out because Phantastmal got released. So this is Mega Base Set. This, I have a reasonable amount of it actually completed already. So I think there's only maybe a couple of cards that I'm missing from the base set, if that. Dummies. Sizzlipede. So Clauncher is one of, I think, 2 that I'm missing at the moment. So this is Mega Manectric. For some reason it took me ages to pull that one. Sort of a little bit like Lopunny out of Phantastmal. It's just could not find it anywhere. And some more lovely full pages. We like seeing those. And then we have Lunatone. So Shroodle's the other one. Both of them are common cards that I need, and I think that's often the way. They're both sort of the reverse holo versions. And then I think that the Premium Power Pro and Risky Ruins. Oh no, we do have a third. So Surfing Beach is the other one that I still need the reverse holo of. Then we get to the illustration rares. So this is where it starts to get a bit more patchy, but I have got a few to add in. So I still need the Ivysaur and the Executor. I've got the Shuckle, Ninjask. I don't have the Vulpix. I have the little Leo to add in. We have the Snova. We're missing the Clawtzer. We have Inteleon. We have Helioptile, Shedinja. I've pulled Houndoom a couple of times in other languages. I don't have it in English. Same for Marshadow. I actually got that. Was one of the first ones that I got. Both of those were the first ones that I got in Japanese. And then we have Garganicle, however you say that one. And then we are down to our full arts. And we have Abomasnow. I have managed to pull the Mega Gardevoir and Mega Lucario, which are two of the bigger full arts, so that was a little bit exciting. And then I think that's pretty much where we finish for what I have to add into this. Again, I've only got the one SIR for this set. Hoping to add some more. There's a heap of full arts and stuff in this that I need as well. So there's still a fair way to go in Mega Base, but I'm not in a huge rush. It's in a lot of products at the moment. We'll get there. So probably the one that I would focus on a little bit more is Journey, and I am trying to get a bit more of Phantastmal complete. So that's going to be our mission at the market this weekend. You know, we've had some pretty dud luck with Phantastmal, but yeah, I thought it might just be nice to do a bit of a binder update. I need to go and edit this video now, so I will catch you all tomorrow for day 8.